Hello everyone, welcome back to the Literacy Volunteers of Harrison County YouTube channel. We're a nonprofit United Way agency. We would love for you to view our videos, to like them, to share them, and please subscribe. Just check the bell icon below and you will get notified anytime we put out a new video. This is video number 8 in our math series, and this is on multiplying decimals. We've looked at what a decimal is, we've looked at how to add decimals, and now what do we do when we want to multiply a decimal? So we have a couple of steps, just 2. The first step is we want to multiply normally, ignoring the decimal points. We do that first, and then the second, we then put the decimal point in the answer. The important thing to remember is that it will have as many decimal places as the 2 original numbers combined, and I will show you how that works. In other words, this is what we do. We just count up how many numbers are after the decimal point in both numbers that we are multiplying, and then our answer should have that many numbers after the decimal point. So we're going to look at that and how we do that and the steps involved in multiplying decimals. So here's example number 1. If we want to multiply 0.03 by 1.1, right? So we start with 0.03 times 1.1. We take out the decimals and we can multiply 3 times 11 and get our answer as 33, right? So if we count up our decimal points now, 0.03 has 2 numbers after the decimal, and 1.1 has 1 number after the decimal. So that's 3, 2 in this, and 0.03, and 1 in 1.1. So now we have 3 decimal places. So what we do is we take our 33, which was our answer, and we go 1, 2, 3 decimal places and put our decimal. The reason we put this 0 here is to hold our place. This answer is correct, 0.033, but that just makes it look better and kind of holds our place so that we know what our answer is. So how does it work? When you multiply without the decimal point, we're already shifting the decimal point to the right to get it out of the way. So we're moving it. When we moved here over to the right 2 places just to get it out of our way so that we can then multiply. The original number was 0.03 times 1.1. So if we take the decimal and just move it over 1 place, now we have 0.3 times 1.1, right? And then we can move this one over to 0.3 or 3 point times 11. So we've moved this decimal over, and so that we know 0.3 times 1.1 can also be 3 times 11. And then we put this decimal point here so that we know that we moved it. And 3 times 11 is 33 that we determined in the first part. But remember, we have moved our decimal 3 times. We did 3 moves. So we have to undo that, right? Because we only multiplied without the decimal. So 33, we move it once. Now it's 3.3. We move it twice. Now it's 0.33. And the third time gives us the 0.033. And then we put our 0 in the front. So those are our 3 moves of our decimal. Let's look at another example. We want to multiply 0.25 by 0.2. So this is what we're starting out with. So we remove our decimals. We're going to move this one over and this one over. And we're going to multiply then 25 times 2. That equals 50. So 0.25 has 2 decimal places. Here's the decimal, 1, 2. And 0.2 has 1, just right there. So we're going to add our 2 decimal places plus our 1 decimal place to get 3 decimal places. And so we take our 50 and we're going to go 1, 2, and then 3 would be our 0.050, and we just put the 0 there to hold our place. So that's our answer. Let's look at one more example. Example 3, we want to multiply 102 by 0.22. So this is what we're starting with. There's our 102 and our 0.22. Let's remove the decimals and multiply. So 102 is the same. We're going to move this over these 2 places, so it's 22. So 22 times 102 is 2,244. 102 doesn't have any decimal places, because it's a whole number, so 0 there. And then 0.22 has 2 decimals after, 2 places after the decimal. So 0 plus 2 is 2. Here's our number, and we're going to move the decimal one place, two places. So now we have 22.44. So the important thing to remember is when you get your answer should have the same number of decimal places that are in both of the numbers we're multiplying. So let's just double check. Our answer is 22.44. And we go back, we don't have any decimal places here, and we have 2 decimal places here, and we have our decimal with 2 places after the decimal. So we know that that is correct because we have an equal number of places after the decimal in our answer. So we would really like for you to share this video, and if you like it, give it a big thumbs up. Next time we'll look at how to divide using decimals.